Hello. Um, Welcome to another video. Today I'll be, telling my opinions about the things that are coming in the If you haven't seen the video that Qwel made, I suggest you to watch it because it tells you everything that's coming. It's the April Devlog. Yeah. So I'll be reacting to it. I've already watched it, but I really wanted to react to it so I can tell my opinions during the video. Like, I'll pause at some point and tell my opinions and what I think is a good idea. So let's get started on the video.
Hey guys, it's Qwel. Welcome back to another devlog where I talk about development on Dandy's World. I'll be focusing on what we're doing to get the game out of alpha, as well as telling you all about some content that'll come out over time. So, recently, the coders spent a lot of time rebuilding the entire Twisted AI script. This went live around the Squirm update, and with this change, we can add so many more interesting mechanics and personality to our Twisteds. Twisted Squirm was the first to fully take advantage of this new code. Though we hope to not just improve the Twisteds, as the coders have also been working hard towards redoing code across many aspects of the game, like machines, tunes, stats, and overall UI.
I think that is very interesting to do. A new code for for the twists actually. Yeah, I think it would be a cool idea. To have like a new, no, not a new AI, but like a new code that can make the AI more interesting. Let's continue.
I know a lot of you have been waiting for more gameplay content. These improvements to the code, while not directly new content for you, were necessary to help Dandy's World be set up for a long-term success. Optimizing the code gives us opportunities for unique mechanics and more room to add to the game at a quicker pace. We've been dedicating lots of time to improving the back end of the game, and we plan to have all of this wrapped up in this year, hopefully. Once we leave Alpha, the game will be sent into version 1.0 with a big update with tons of new gameplay and lore that is already being worked on.
Okay, so leaving Alpha is such a big step for Danny's World. I am so proud of Qwel, and I'm so happy for her as well, and her team, of course. I think that it would be sad then from now on, not from now on because it's still in Alpha, but when they release the update that will leave Alpha, I think that it'll be sad for some players who joined right after Alpha, after the Alpha version was removed, so they cannot get the badge anymore. If you don't know, it's a badge where, you can get it pretty easily just joining the game while it's still Alpha, and this badge will not be possible to get after the full game release. So she said that she's gonna add some lore and mechanics as a big update when Alpha gets removed, and I think that would be pretty interesting as we do have a lot of lore from a lot of tunes, especially Astro and Pebble. I really want to know about Astro and Pebble and Shelly. Those three main tunes have a lot of lore. It'd be pretty interesting if we could learn a bit about them, or even have a Pebble map that could show us some lore. The circus troupe, they have a bit of lore in their dialogues, but I think that having a circus map with their lore, and maybe lore in the projector room where it has Razzle and Dazzle, I think some lore for Razzle and Dazzle would be cool as well. Maybe they were part of the circus troupe and they were kicked out. That's my headcanon. That's not confirmed, by the way. That's just a headcanon. Yeah. Anyways, continuing with the video.
I want to thank you all for remaining patient with me and the team while we work hard to get there. But one of the first things this unlocks is something I'm super excited about: Tune of the Week. This is a week where we dedicate update time to one existing tune, so we can go back through the cast, revisit their mechanics, and give every tune in Twisted a chance to really shine with the new bones of the game. I'd love to share details about the first planned tune of the week, Sprout. During this mini event, Sprout is planned to receive a new in-game lore video, some general pollen.
Okay, so tune of the week. This is the thing I'm the most excited about because we can focus on one tune for a whole week, and like that's pretty awesome. And Qwel confirmed in the Discord server because she was talking yesterday to some players in the chat, and she answered a few questions, and she said that it will come back if the week is over and you didn't get every reward. It will come back at some point. I'm not sure how it'll work. I'm not sure if it's gonna be random or if Qwel chooses. I'm pretty sure Qwel chose the first one, but it could be different after. It could be like maybe after Sprout, it's gonna be, I don't know, Squirm, maybe Connie. She didn't confirm if event tunes are getting them though. I believe not, because as you can see, it has a golden skin, and event tunes already have their own golden skins. So, looking at this, so it's gonna have a little info about the event. So it's probably gonna be the same text every week, but the tune name is gonna change every week. Like for here, it says, "Oh, welcome to the tune of the week, where we celebrate the tunes of Gardenville. This week, it's all about Sprout. Complete quest for prizes." It's probably gonna be the same text. For example, if it was Squirm, it would be the same text, but instead of Sprout, it would be Squirm probably. So we have an exclusive skin for 50 Robux. I really hope it's just for cosmetics, because some people could be mad about that. If it's, I know every skin Qwel made for Robux, all of them are cosmetic, except the sticker wheel, which is actually pay to win. But players aren't too mad about it, as I've seen, because Qwel has increased the sticker wheels for everybody. She added one more wheel, and she also added 8 spots per wheel instead of 6 a while ago. So that's pretty cool. But if it's a pay-to-win skin, it could be pretty annoying for some people that don't have Robux. And it seems like a pretty cool skin. It's basically Sprout baking cookies, which I really like the design of the skin. I'll probably buy it because I have some Robux in my account. So, but yeah. Robux skin could get some people mad, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem if it's just cosmetics. So, for the quests, I think that Qwel should have gone a little more on these ones, because counter twisted Sprout 3 times is not that easy. Also, knowing that, yeah, unless they get maybe an extra chance to spawn, or maybe a floor where they're guaranteed, since they're the tune of the week, maybe that could be cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I think. But Encounter 3 Twisted Sprouts as any tune, I think they're really nice. Making it any tune, because you had to be the event tune for their golden quests. For the tune of the week, I believe you can be any tune. You don't really have to be Sprout. So complete floor 10 as Sprout. Or with at least one Sprout in your run. So people will probably play Sprout because they don't know if you have to be Sprout for this. So you'll definitely find Sprouts out there that want to play a Sprout. Or probably Sprout mains that are just playing for fun as Sprout. I'll definitely not be Sprout because I do not like to play Sprout. It's just not my playstyle. I don't like to be a healer. I play Ginger usually just for extracting, because I think well, I like extracting as her, and of course I have to heal, because that's Ginger's job. But yeah, um, healing is not really my style. I prefer distracting, honestly. But honestly, I really don't mind this quest. And then activate the Savory Charm trinket on floor 10 or higher. So for me, doing a solo run with V-Mod and Savory Charm might get me to floor 10 quickly. Maybe I could play a Swarm and get there, and then get hit a lot on floor 10 and then just die. So I can complete that quest. That quest might take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes probably. So I don't think it's gonna be a hard quest. For the prizes, for completing one mission, you get probably, I think that's a pin and 100 Iker for the first mission if you complete one of them. For the second mission, you get a sticker of Golden Sprout, and just as we're talking about him, if you complete all the quests, you get Golden Sprout. These quests are easy compared to the event quests, but they should have been, because you only have a week to complete them until they come back another week. We don't know which week they'll come back, so I really don't know if it's gonna be like they're gonna do every 2 and then they're gonna come back with Sprout, or if they're gonna do randomly and Sprout could just appear like in the middle of June or something again. I don't know. We'll find out. And I think it will reset every Friday, because Dandy's World updates are usually on Friday, 3 p.m. Est. So for me, it's at 9 p.m. because it's 3 p.m. Est. Est is not my time zone, but yeah. I really like this tune of the week because it can get you more skins, and I really love skins, and they really did well with these. Honestly, they've been adding a lot of skins, but that's okay. I really like skins. Some players were mad in the Easter event because of that. And I also saw that Qwel, when she did a video about Dolls plushie, she didn't post it in her behind the scenes Discord server. Yeah. So I really thought that Qwel was planning something big because of that. Because she usually posts it, and she didn't. And I guess I was right. She was planning something big. That was before she even made the video, by the way. So yeah. This tune of the week probably is the thing players are most excited about, because it's something very cool that players, I think, want to see. But as you can see, it's still in development and maybe subject to change, so they might change how it works, okay? I don't know where this will be located. Probably as a button, because as you can see, it's in the Qwel is in the spawn, and probably if you click a button, you're gonna see it. So you can be anywhere with it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be lit up as like the Christmas and Easter calendars, but it's pretty much just gonna show the tune of the week. And I really like them. And let's get onto the video again.
And some twisted AI behavior tweaks. Plus, there will be some Sprout-themed rewards earnable during Sprout's week. We want Twisteds to feel more alive and have little habits. For example, you can see that in this adjustment, Twisted Sprout now has him acknowledge Twisted Cosmo. If on the same floor, he will even follow his best friend Cosmo instead of pathfinding to random points of the map. We can also see Twisted Sprout naturally stop at a poster to compare himself to the art of it. Little habits like these, I feel, can make Twisteds more dynamic. Twisted Squirm having many ways he interacts with the environment and players is a great example of how I want to try and see future Twisteds.
For this, I think it's very creative. Again, about talking about the new codes of the AIs, I think having little habits for them is super cute and makes him feel more lively. I don't know how to say it. More like humans or things that knew how to live. Like since they became twisted, they still keep those little habits they have. Following Twisted Cosmo, I think it's very cute. We're probably gonna get some fruitcake. People that hate fruitcake probably gonna get mad at that. But she literally said they're just friends in the thing. You can ship them, of course. I'm not saying you can't ship them. Ship them. I did not say the S word. I said ship. And I think it's just dumb if you hate a ship. I mean, you can hate the ship, but don't go hating on the people. Don't go hate on Qwel just because she added a fruitcake thing. Honestly. Your ship is canon. Just remember that. Yeah. But you can ship anything. Except, well, Toodles, Gordy, Pebble, Cole. All those, you can't ship them. I'm pretty sure it's allowed to ship Toodles and Gordy platonically. I don't know. So let's stop talking about ships and continue to talk about this new mechanic. And also Twisted Sprout stopping at some posters of him to compare himself. I think it's also very cute of him trying to remember his old self. And yeah. And that just takes part on the thing that she removed a while ago, that Twisteds can't be like twice. Two Twisteds of the same, like, two Twisted Sprouts can't spawn on the same floor anymore. We did see Twisted Exon spawn twice after that. That was probably a bug that she couldn't fix because it was not an event time. So yeah. And honestly, I think it would be pretty cute for Twisteds to have habits. Like the mains looking at their posters, or maybe Astro, if in an Iker, like look at the Iker puddles as he drinks Iker from machines. He already has that little habit of drinking machines, or maybe he could stay a little longer on machines while drinking them and taking a bit longer. That could, well, not make him more of a threat, but, well, make floors with him take a little longer if you mess up a skill check. I really like this. I hope Qwel makes something good with it, which she already did with Sprout. Let's get on to the video.
While we won't have a tune of the week every week to start, over time we'll use these as a way to revisit every tune and twist in the game. It's a fun way to celebrate every tune, but more importantly, it's how we can go back through the entire cast of tunes and twisteds and bring them all up to their full potential with the...
Okay. Not having every week at the start, I think it's expectable because you can't make it all work like that, because it's a lot of tunes. You have to make one for every single tune. It's gonna be hard to make it like every week have one. So I think it's understandable that she did that. Let's continue.
new bones of the game. I also look forward to hearing your ideas for some future tunes and twisted reworks in the comments below. There's a lot more.
So I had it in mind in the comments of her video. My idea was to if a main twisted spawns on their map, to get like a buff. Like Twisted Sprout could spawn tendrils. And like his tendril cooldown is usually he can spawn two, but then when he spawns the second one, the first one is about to disappear. But instead he can make two, and when the third one appears, the first one starts disappearing. And then the second one, when the fourth one spawns, so he can spawn two at once and not one at once. I think could be cool for Sprout. Astro, I haven't really found a buff for him on his map because, well, he doesn't have a lot of lore already, and Shelly too, so I can't really know. And they don't have a very good mechanic. Maybe, maybe Astro could be twice faster, or maybe he drinks the whole machine when you miss a skill check. Unless he sees you, of course. Or maybe if he sees you, he also drinks half the machine. I don't know. For Shelly, I thought of maybe adding the Finn thing because they have the same passive. And yeah. Or maybe add slow 2 instead of slow 3 like Finn does. And if they both spawn together, maybe you can make a slow 5 or something. Or maybe if you get seen by V and all. Oh yeah. That'd be super difficult. Yeah. For V, maybe double the amount of ads or plus a few ads. For Pebble, he doesn't even have a map, but if he did, maybe he could have a new mechanic on his map if they add one for him. I think that'd be pretty great. If you have an idea, post it in. No, post it. Comment in Qwel's video. I'll put it in the description, the link, and I'll add the link in the comments as well if you don't want to look at it. And my Discord server, as always. Let's continue with the video then.
Coming out that I'd love to share, but this video is running a bit longer, so I'm going to rapid fire some of the things you can look forward to other than the tune of the week, all coming soon. V-Mail, a system for players to gift each other Robux items like game passes, as well as a better way for us to provide in-game announcements and update information.
So I think the V thing, the V-Mail, yeah. The V-Mail is pretty cute. I really love it. And I think it's great that she's having some attention again. And that is a way they could send, you can send Iker to your friends, as you can see here. Like, Scribble sent you Iker stuff. And probably also Game Pass, as she said it herself. It says in the female, Scribble sent you Iker. So it's pretty, my voice, my god, I'm sick. And like, it'd be pretty cool. I have a lot of Iker, so doing giveaways for Iker would be pretty cool for me. Because I grinded a lot during Easter last year. Not this year's Easter, but last one. I got so much Iker. I lost it all in the Brusha update, but then I regained it all back since then. So now 70,000 Iker, and I really like the giveaways for Iker, so. And also, you could send game passes to others and Robux. So for other more serious giveaways, that would be pretty cool as well. Kind of like a bit like this Dress to Impress, where you can like gift game passes. He will probably do the same thing. Yeah, really hope that's pretty cool. And yeah, V's getting some attention. I'm really happy. Good on the video.
The two-person machine. This is a new machine where two players can work to complete it faster.
The double machine was already shown before, but not by Qwel. By some other creators, fans of the game probably, that created Dandy's World Survival. That game has double machines. And so it shows you what double machines work, how it would work. Maybe. You'd probably extract as fast, like you're probably combining your stars. Like if a tune has 5 stars extraction speed and the other has like 2, probably be 7 stars extraction speed. The machine will go so quickly. Maybe I think what would be cool is that maybe we could get this machine a little bit taller, so it takes a little longer. Because 2 5-star extraction speed tunes and make the machine go quick up. But I think double machines is pretty. Let's get on to it.
Swimmy Barnaby. Yes, it's real. A small mini game in the lobby. Can you get a super high score? My high score is maybe 6 or 7. And of course.
Okay, first of all, Qwel did not need to make that 6-7 joke. But that's okay. I've seen the comments talking about it a lot. But that's okay. It's okay. Qwel, we still love you, even if you make 6-7 jokes. But about Swimmy Yarnaby. Yarnaby. Why did I say Yarnaby? It's Barnaby. I'm playing Puppet Playtime too much. Anyways, Swimming Barnaby, I think it's pretty cool because it was teased before in the lobby. If you look into the little room next to Tile Shop, you can see a little game that's out of order. It's called Swimmy Barnaby. So it was teased before and it's getting added soon. Really hoping the update on Friday where it's gonna remove the Easter event until next year. Yeah, Friday tomorrow. So tomorrow they might add some of these. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah. So let's just continue the video.
Some more unique achievements, which is pretty self-explanatory. Thank you all for watching. There's so much more I can't share just yet, but I'm excited for what the future holds. So, yeah. Bye!
Bye, Qwel, and I think that adding more things that she can say might be some big stuff that she's adding soon. So stay tuned for that as well. Because we still don't know what she's gonna do, but she's probably cooking something because she says she's not allowed to say it. And if she said all of this and she can't say something else, it's probably something even bigger than Tuna. So I think it's gonna be really fun. And goodbye, guys. That was what I think about what Qwel said, and pretty much I like everything that she's gonna add. I'm really excited for what she's gonna do with the future of Andy's World because we're gonna leave the alpha stage soon. So goodbye, guys.